Hey guys, it's Mystique. Welcome back to my channel. Well, I'm going to be more open book, if you will, about how skeleton has been in my first 3 years and the reality checks that I've had along the way, literally, and my come to Jesus moments, my prayerful moments, and some rough ones. This is called Bumps, Bruises, and Blood. A lot of times people see skeleton and they watch the video clips, especially from the Olympics. Occasionally, if you are someone who's more following along, you kind of see YouTube and you'll see the videos and people just sliding, they're going really fast, and you occasionally see a little bump here and there. It's like, ooh, ah, and it looks painful, and it's like, well, how bad is it? Does it hurt? It looked like it hurt, and yeah, it does hurt. It hurts a lot, actually, and I can attest to that because I've had it happen quite a bit. And they've been quite colorful bruises, let me just say. I'm going to share a few of my bumps and bruises and blood stories with you so you have a better idea and understanding. Now, you might be wondering, Mystique, why are you sitting down? Well, I'm going to show you the damage. Now, I'm fully functioning, I can walk, I have nothing like that, but the types of bruises and things the hits you take, you don't really expect it until it happens. So we're going to start from the head down and work our way through. So the helmet covers your face and the visor stops like right here. Now, this is all great and dandy until you hit a bump in the track and you get so that means your chin's exposed. And there have been plenty of times and plenty of athletes I've seen, especially in the beginning of the season when the ice is not quite conditioned the way that it would normally be during like the middle of the season, and it's a little bumpy. So typically what that means is, I'll just sit back so you can see better. My neck doesn't do this, but you get this like swelling here, and it's like, you look like a bullfrog pretty much. And it's just like a big egg under your chin. And it's very painful. But my jawline, I would tend to get this bruised quite a bit because I would hit it against my sled. So the sled has like a little neck slot here, and I would hit it constantly. And there would be the point of it would be so painful. I'd be going through the heart of the track and just like, you know what, I don't care. And I'd just tuck my head like a turtle, and I don't care anymore. I'm not driving. I don't give a damn. I am in too much pain. Next up, we have the shoulders. Koenigsegg. I got my ass kicked my first time down. And then the second time I crashed, I don't even know how this happened. I swooped up on the wall, and I kind of got spilled out, and then I got my right shoulder pinned against the wall in the chicane, and the ice is profiled enough where it kind of stands you up and then it brings you back down. So my shoulder, I have if you can see, it's kind of hard to see, a scar that this was the point of contact that had me, my 133-pound self, and my 80-pound sled slam into the wall and just drag for like a second, and then I thought it felt longer than a second, but it was painful as heck. So that's that. Elbows. This bad one, this whole region here. When you're lying down, this is relatively exposed, so when you hit, this does tend to bruise up a bit. And for me, a lot of the time it's when I get sucked out of a corner and I don't take it off soon enough, so I kind of just smack into the right. And it's always like here. And it does hurt quite a bit. It stings, and it's just like, I can't really describe the pain. It just hurts a lot, let me just say that. But it's not pleasant. Park City, this happened once. The first time I went to Park City, the sled I was on, I had trouble getting my hand under the saddle handle. So my wrist kept hitting the brace that went around my rib. So I was hitting that constantly, so it kind of just started to scar up here on my wrist. Can't really see it anymore, it's faded. And then like I would start to, like this part was hitting some metal part on my sled. So this started to bruise too. Hip bones. Here, saddles. Most of the time, if you're a new person, you're going to be on a sled that's not yours, not designed for you. The saddle is not designed for your body, which means it's not going to fit. It's going to hurt if you don't pat it. So you got to pat it. When I pat my sled and I think it's good, it's not, and I come out and it's just like digging into my hip. Then you got to go back and re-pat it. Then the other times when it's driver error, me, curve 12 in Lake Placid, you fly off the wall and you smash on the side. So you're like this. This saddle is digging into your hip, and it's quite painful. Yeah, the only thing I can say is don't do that. Don't do that. Hand bone. This bad boy has seen some days, man. Let me tell you something. Calgary, curve 8, my last NEC race there. I was hauling ass. I was moving. I moved so fast. Then I got to curve 6, and I was just a tad bit off. Then I got to curve 7, and I was really off. And then I got to 8, and I was like, Jesus, please don't let me wreck. Jesus, take the wheel. He took the wheel and said, yay! And I wall. Lost all my speed, lost my lead, lost everything. Bruise, boy. It was very painful. And I could give two shits about the rest of that race. Let me tell you, I was in so much pain. I went through Kreisel. Crying. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh. That was a rough ride. That was very rough. Again, self-inflicted. Just me. No one told me to do it. I did it myself. I did it to myself. I understand that. And I will take full responsibility. But I would not recommend doing that. It's quite painful. The calf. The lovely calf. So here. Similar issue, same curve, Calgary. This has only happened in Calgary. Calgary. This was probably, my calf was probably like the first trip I made out there, which was like a team trials during the Olympic year. I had no idea what I was, I'd never been to Kreisel. I was so confused by getting out of 7 to 6. That transition was really rough for me. Let me tell you something. I smacked the mess out of that wall again. That first time, let me tell you something. That sting, I was like getting your ass whooped when you were a child. Like your mom got that belt, and it's just like, it takes a moment. It takes a moment. That's what happened. That's literally what happened to my leg. And I don't recommend it, ever. The malleolus. The most painful of all the hits, I will say that. I would take the thigh hit again over hitting my ankle bone again. Here's why. There's no padding there. The only time I actually really hit it is in like plastic chicane. Like my first year, I don't know what I was doing. Dragging my feet, doing some crazy drifter shit. I don't know. But when I hit that, you don't give a rat's ass about the rest of the run. It hurts a lot. I'm just gonna be straight. It hurts a lot. And it takes everything in your power not to just squeal. The outside of your foot. So the pinky toe. Same concept as the ankle bone. When you hit that shit, oh Lord, you can't tell me nothing. I don't care spit on my speed. I don't care about nothing. It hurts. It hurts so much. I don't care anymore. I literally don't care. And when I tell you I don't care, I don't care. Now, I don't share all this information to scare you guys. I don't share these pictures to scare you. But this is the reality of the situation. This is what you're going to be signing up for. You have to be okay with it. You're going to get bruised. You're going to get bumps, bruises, and you're going to bleed. It's just part of the whole package. And you have to be okay with it. Does this mean be afraid? No. You just have to know what you're getting into. And that's why I share this video. You can't say someone twisted your wrist, someone twisted your arm, someone's, forced you into this, or you weren't told. Let someone say they weren't informed about this. I'm going to go back and say, I have a video about this whole thing. Use your resources. They free. I say this, I share this out of love. And only out of love. I don't share this to make someone feel less than or make them feel uncomfortable or anything like that. Because that's not my MO. I don't do that. I hope you guys are relatively informed about this and take this with a grain of salt. A lot of the bruises and stuff I have are driver error. I did it. No one told me. No one made me do it. I did it myself. I take full responsibility. It was me. I know. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Skeleton 101. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can definitely leave a comment below or DM me on social media. These videos that I make and share out of love because I want you to be successful. I want you to have the best chance possible and have a great experience while you're in the sport. If you have any questions or any comments about things that I haven't covered or want more details about, this is definitely an open line communication. Please feel free to message me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if I don't know the answer, I will find the answer for you. I share this because I want you to be successful, guys, so stay tuned for more episodes. Thanks.